have we'll do some fun things today. We'll do a couple different things just to keep it interesting. And let's bring the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, draw the elbows together and open up through the chest. All right, so we have like a small back bend. So I want you to open up the chest just a little bit. So inhale, come back up tall. As you exhale, draw the shoulder blades together and just a small back bend. So we're getting that chest expansion. And then one more time. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together, open up the chest. Very good. And come forward. Now we're going to take a little forward fold. So we're just going to slide your hands down, flat back as you come down. Slide the hands down towards the feet. And then if you'd like, release your head and neck. And just like a rag doll, we're going to take about 3 breaths. Good. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to slide the hands back up, flat back, pull the belly in, and come straight all the way up. Perfect. All right. So go ahead and let's come back into a tall seated position. Now we're going to do a little balance challenge. I'm standing. So if your balance is feeling a little off today, go ahead and roll your ball next to the wall. But what we're going to do is you're going to bring your weight, excuse me, into your right foot, and you're going to hold onto the ball, bring your left foot on the ball. Now your hands can be on your hips, your hands could be behind your head if you want more challenge, and you're going to roll the ball away for 5. Good. 4. Keep your abs on. Here's 3. Good. 2. And 1. Now you can hold, stay tall. Very good. Bring your knee back. Let's try the other side. So now the weight is in the opposite leg. You're going to hold the ball as you bring the foot. Now if you need the wall, bring your hand to the wall, right? So your hand is to the wall and you can practice your balance on that way. If some of you want, you can just have your arms into a T. So if your arms can be in a T, then you can, start to feel like you've got a little more balance there. So with that opposite foot on the ball, whoopsie, all right, hands behind your head. That'll keep your posture really tall. Pull the belly in, push it out for 5. We get a little hamstring stretch here. Here's 4. Good. 3. Here's 2. And just 1 more. Very good. You can hold that little challenge. Very good. Take another full breath and now bend that knee. Now we're going to go ahead and grab the ball back up and I'm going to have you come into a straddle. So you're going to straddle the legs, make them wide. You're going to tuck the ball underneath your legs. Now I'm going to have you pick up your right foot and start to rotate out so that your right foot is facing forward, right? And that ball in between the back leg. Now my back foot is down, so this is where I was talking about the size of your ball. If you need to, you can pick up that back heel, make it more of a crescent lunge, but we'll come into a warrior 1. You're going to reach the arms up and take about 3 breaths. Now we can take another inhalation. As you exhale, come back to those cactus arms like we did before. The shoulder blades drawing together and we get this nice little chest opener. Now you're welcome to stay here. Some of you may choose to bring your fingertips like down to the floor. I know, a little challenging. My back heel is up. I'm going to keep my one hand to the floor and I'm going to come into a little twisted warrior. Good. I'm going to have you bring the hand back down, ground the back foot. You can bring your hand on the ball, move into Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Good job. I know. challenging you a little bit today. So soften the shoulders. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come into your extended side angle pose. Now inhale, come up. Exhale into your reverse warrior. Good. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale into extended side angle pose. And just one more time. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale to your reverse warrior. Very good. Come back to warrior two. Beautiful. Take that ball, push it away, square off your feet so they're parallel to one another. Let's take your left foot, turn it out, bend the knee. So here we're in our lunge. Now you're going to tuck the ball under your thigh, and you can keep, now you really should look at the back foot, make sure it feels grounded. You've got a little bit of a pigeon toe, right? So it's turning in. Now, some of us may choose to bring that heel up. Just depends on what feels best for you. You're going to reach your arms up. So either crescent lunge or warrior one. Just take about 3 breaths. Take the elbows out into our cactus arms. Think of your shoulder blades touching. Pull the belly in, maybe a small lift of the chest. Very good. One more full breath. Now I know this might be a little scary, but bring your fingertips down. You made it. All right, and you're sitting on the ball, really. You can be laying on the ball. Now this is optional. You're going to keep one hand down. You're going to reach the opposite arm up into the twist. And now come into your breath. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, release the hand down. Now I'm grounding my back foot. Both hands are going to come up, and we're going to come into our warrior two. Beautiful. You guys are awesome. Take another full breath. Soften through those shoulders. As you exhale, come into your extended side angle pose. Now draw the belly in. Inhale, come back to Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale into your reverse warrior. Very good. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale to extended side angle pose. Good. Inhale back to warrior two. Good. Exhale into your reverse warrior. Very good. Take an inhale, come back to warrior two. Nice job. Bring your hands onto the ball. Push the ball away. And toe heel your feet together. We'll come down to the floor and just make sure you have your strap. We'll get into our Pilates and some really awesome core work. Good. And we're going to lay down. So you're going to scoot your hips down a little bit. We're going to roll back. And let the legs rest on top of the ball. And let's just take a moment to just relax into the floor. So now we're going to do a basic setup, but we'll add a little bit of a lift to this. So you're going to bring your hands behind your head, just the fingertips. Elbows are wide. You take an inhale, and as you exhale, you draw the belly in. Lifting the shoulder blades off the mat, tap your knees, bring your hands back behind your head, abs are super strong, and then release down. So inhale, as you exhale, lift, tap your knees, hands behind your head, and release down. Take a deep breath. Exhale, lift, tap your knees, hands behind your head, and rest. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull the belly in. Tap your knees, hands behind your head, and now release. Beautiful. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift. Tap your knees, hands behind your head, and now release. Good, 3 more times. Inhale, exhale, lift. Tap your knees, hands behind your head, and release. Last 2, take an inhale. Exhale, lift, tap your knees, hands behind your head, now release. And last one, deep breath in. Exhale, lift, tap your knees, hands behind your head, and now release. Very good. So we're going to go ahead and bring your arms into a T. Dig your heels into the ball as you push the ball towards your sit bones. And then you're going to roll your knees to the right and your head to the left. And then very slowly roll back to center. So knees drop to the left, head to the right. Now pull the belly in. Press that low back into the floor and the knees naturally come up. And then just kind of go side to side at your own tempo. And I like to always use our breathing. So we want to inhale as you drop your knees. You want to exhale as you pull into the center and then to the other side. Good. Let's just do a few more. Good. Here's 3. And here's 2. Back to center. And now our last one. Good. And pull to center. Go ahead and grab the ball with your feet and take the ball over your hips. Now we're going to do what's called a pendulum. So you're pulling your heels and your feet into the ball. The arms are in a T and the pendulum is going to swing one side and to the other side. So it's just very much like that knee drop that we were just doing. So palms are down and you're going to rotate to one side, doesn't matter which. You're going to come back to center and rotate to the other side. Keep the belly super strong and then rotate to one side. Good. Pull the belly in as you come to center and now to the opposite side. Good. Just a few more. So moving the ball over, pull the abs in, come to center, and now to the opposite side. You're doing well. Last 2. Your knees can be soft. Pull back to center and then to the opposite side and then pull in. Bend your knees, grab your ball. And let's come into our single leg stretch. It's not really a stretch. It's really all about our abs. So you're going to inhale to prepare. As you exhale, optional cervical nod and lifting of the shoulders. Come up. And now let's send that right leg out. Left knee is hugging in. And then we switch. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more set. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Very good. So rest. And now we'll come into really the Pilates knee drops. So I'd like you to keep your low back connected to the floor as much as you can. And this is a little more focused. So we don't want to drop the knees all the way to the floor. We only want to go a quarter of the way. Keep your knees and inner thighs together. The knees drop to the right as the ball goes to the left. And your head follows the ball. Come back to center. So again, we're doing a lot of good waistline work, right? Working the obliques. So pull back to center. Very good. We'll do just about 4 more. Good. Here's 3 and 2. And just 1 more. Very good. Come back to center. Here is our last Pilates core, which is going to be double leg stretch. You're going to inhale to prepare. As you exhale, scoop, Lift the head and chest up. And now legs in a diagonal, ball overhead for 8. And draw it in. Here's 7. And 6. It's 5. Good. 4. Here's 3. 2. And last one. Beautiful. Let's rest. Take that ball underneath your feet. And let's just take a moment to stretch out. So full wind pose. Your hands on your shin. You're hugging those knees in. And your feet are on the ball, right? You've got the toes and the heel all touching the ball. So just take a couple breaths. Just releasing the low back and the hips. And roll the ball off your mat. And you go ahead and turn. And let's come into just a couple of things here. We're going to come into a little mermaid. So when we do the mermaid, I know that the foot, this is my left foot, is kind of pressing into my right quad. And we're just going to do a little side bend. And we're going to roll the ball away. And you're just going to keep reaching out. Take an inhale, reach your right arm up and over. And as you exhale, bend the elbow and draw the hand down. So a couple more times. So reach the ball out. Take an inhale, reach the arm over. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, bring the hand back and draw the elbow in. And then just one more time, reaching the ball out. Lean into it a little bit here, reaching the arm up and over. Good, and hold. Now we're going to turn. We're going to bring both hands on the ball. So we're twisting. We're doing a lot of great twists tonight. So you're going to roll the ball towards you. And as you exhale, you're going to roll the ball away. So a little bit of a forward fold. Then inhale, roll the ball up. Lift through your chest a little bit. Exhale, roll the ball, forward fold. And then inhale, come all the way up. And then just one more time. Exhale, roll the ball away. This is a deep stretch here for the shoulders. And it's a little twist. And then inhale, come all the way up. Good. So let's go to the other side. You want to zigzag your knees to the other end of your mat. So now my right foot is pressing into my left quad. We're going to stay kind of ground. We're going to try and get those hips down as much as we can. You're going to stretch the arm out. Start to lean into it a little bit. And then reach the left arm up and over. Take a nice side stretch. And then bend the elbow and draw the ball back towards you. Take an inhale as you exhale. Stretch the arm out. Inhale, reach the arm up and over and hold. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, bend that elbow and draw the hand back down. Just one more time. So straightening out the arm. Leaning a little bit into the side stretch. Then reaching the arm up and over. Good. Take another full breath. Now this time we're going to rotate the shoulder down. So you're separating your hands, and your hands are probably about shoulder width apart. So you're going to start out, let's lift through the chest, and then exhale, you're going to forward fold. So you're stretching. Then inhale, roll the ball towards you, lifting. Exhale, push the ball away and stretching. And then one more time. Inhale, draw the ball up towards your chest. Good. Exhale, push the ball away. And take a little stretch for the upper back. Very good. So roll the ball all the way back. Let's come into a low lunge. Knee and flex your back foot. Let's stand up. Come into our seated position on the ball. Hands behind you. And we're going to come into a nice, back bend. So you're going to walk about 3 steps. Get the middle about your back so that it feels really secure there. Interlock your fingers, and let's just kind of move back and forth. So just giving the upper back and shoulders, the low back, a little bit of time to adjust. So we're just rocking. We're just rocking forward and back. And I love this because it's such a great way to work through the upper back, getting rid of the rounding of the shoulders, and this awesome stretch through the front of our chest, because that can get so tight. And then we're just going to pause here. We're going to walk our feet a little bit wide, maybe as wide as your mat. Start to straighten the legs, but again, you can always keep the knees a little bit soft. And what this is called, in yoga, we would call this a reverse warrior. But let's take 3 more breaths. And just 1 more cleansing breath. You're going to tuck the chin in, bend your knees, and start to come down towards the floor. Good, grabbing onto your ball. Let's just do a couple more really nice stretches to finish off our class. This goes by so fast. So let's come into a little V, and if your hips are tight or your back is tight, go ahead and take a moment to grab a blanket and sit on the blanket, just elevating the hips a little bit high. So the feet are flexed. My hands are on the ball. I'm going to take an inhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to just let my back keep straight, but just coming into a little forward fold. And take your gaze down towards the floor. Your chin might be slightly tucked in towards your chest. And just 1 more full breath. Let's roll the ball up. Very good. So take the ball on top of your right thigh, roll it over the toes, and reaching forward. Keep both hips grounded. Neck is long. Take another full breath. Let's roll the ball back up. Come to the opposite leg. So you can point the toes, rolling the ball over the top of the shin and over the toes. Very good. Come all the way back up. Let's do our last twist here. We've had a lot of twists tonight, so we're going to do our Pilates twist, that bouncing of the ball. So you're going to twist to your right bounce for 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1 more set. It's 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and last one. Perfect. Bring your feet together, bound angle pose. And let's bring each elbow on each side of the ball. Bring your hands together in prayer position, thumbs to your third eye. Take a big deep breath in. And we want to come into gratitude, grateful for our strong and our healthy bodies. Take a deep breath. And as you slowly exhale out, come back into gratitude. Gratitude for our yoga, our Pilates classes. And just 1 more full breath. And long, slow exhale out. I want you to know that I'm so honored and so grateful to be your teacher this afternoon. The light in me salutes that light in you. And together we say, Namaste. Thanks you guys so much. That was lots of fun. Thanks for doing